Good evening, everyone. Tonight, we gather to honor Jeffrey Bell, a leader whose career in independent PHCP distribution is marked by a lasting impact and unwavering integrity. Let's start with a little fun, because if you know Jeffrey, you know he's as much about spirit as he is about substance. The first thing most folks think about Jeffrey is the University of Alabama. Roll Tide. Whether it's Bear Bryant, Nick Saban, or just the anticipation of game day, Alabama runs deep in the Bell household. Of course, there's a little bit of friendly rivalry too. His wife Jenny is a proud Georgia Bulldog, and his oldest son has joined her on that side of the fence too. His other two children, both Bama grads. 2 out of 3. I'll leave that one alone. Another thing that makes me smile about Jeffrey is his legendary sweet tooth. If it's loaded with sugar, Mountain Dew, Cowtails, you name it, he's probably enjoying it, unless Jenny's keeping a watchful eye. You could say his enthusiasm for life's treats matches his passion on the field. But here's the thing, the same playful energy and warmth that Jeffrey brings to everyday moments is exactly what fuels his professional life. Just as he's quick to share candy or banter about football, he's even quicker to lend a hand to a colleague, always with a smile. His dedication to doing the right thing always is more than a motto, it's a way of life. Let me share a story that truly captures Jeffrey's spirit. As a newcomer at AD, I had scheduled an exciting but challenging meeting. Jeffrey provided invaluable support by working with me, working overtime on our presentation, reviewing it, editing it, reviewing it, practicing it, and supporting me with lots of details, addressing all my questions, and then going with me to the meeting, holding my hand. His proactive approach and dedication illustrate his commitment to excellence and to supporting others professionally. That's Jeffrey, never the one to stand on the sidelines when action is needed. Beyond his professional dedication, Jeffrey is also known for his generosity and commitment to charity. One of his true passions is the Monday Morning Quarterback Club, a Birmingham foundation devoted to helping children with critical medical needs. Under Jeffrey's guidance, the club donated over $2.4 million in 2024, changing countless lives and making a real difference in his community. So tonight, as we celebrate Jeffrey Bell, let's remember that his story isn't just about professional achievements or football scores. It's about the sweetness he brings to every interaction. The integrity that drives his decisions, and the care he shows both at work and beyond. Here's to a career and a character truly worth cheering for.
You know, it's not often you get the chance to stand in front of 1,000 people and tell them how much someone has meant to you, both personally and professionally. And tonight I get that honor with Jeffrey. I first met Jeffrey around 2012, and like many of us, found Jeffrey to be instantly likable. We hit it off right away and built a friendship that's lasted for years. Now fast forward to April of 22, I had actually left wholesale distribution and went over to the contractor world for a couple of years, but Jeffrey and I stayed in touch. And one day we were talking, and he mentioned there might be an opening at AD. Well, I can tell you that the chance to work with Jeffrey again simply sealed the deal, and I couldn't wait to get back to AD. Working with Jeffrey every day has been better than I could have imagined. In just a few short years, we accomplished so much. And when I say we, let's be real, it was mostly Jeffrey leading the way. But what really stands out isn't just what we accomplished, it's the fun we had doing it. Every single day was full of laughs, a little friendly chop busting, there's no mercy here at AD, and a ton of teamwork. At the end of the day, we look at each other and say, we got a lot done, and we had a lot of fun doing it. I've had the privilege of working with and for a lot of people over the years, and as I've said before, and I'll say it again, Jeffrey is simply the best. Thank you.
I first met Jeffrey when he was a member of AD, serving on the AD board, the big board at the time. And my first experience were watching him in board meetings when the PHC staff would provide updates. He was engaging, genuine, and positive. He stood out as a welcoming leader. Another early experience I had with Jeffrey was when AD had a spring meeting at Disney World, and my wife Becky and 3 kids attended the meeting, and Jeffrey made a point to connect with my entire family. He learned that my son liked basketball, and when we got home a couple days later, my son had a basketball delivered to the house from Jeffrey, a University of Alabama basketball. He's always recruiting. But my takeaway from that interaction was that he was a good man, a family man, and seeing him interact with my family, it was natural, it was genuine, and it was important. So in December of 2011, when Bill called me to let me know we would have a new leader to the PHC team, I was excited. The PHCP team's culture is a family culture, and we would be getting a family leader. This is my 30th year in the PHCP industry, and I've been on Jeffrey Bell's team for the last little over 13 years. Jeffrey's been my boss twice as long as anyone else has been. And having history with someone is important to me. So thank you, Jeffrey. It's been a hell of a ride. I've learned a lot from Jeffrey, but a couple things I want to share. Get in the game. He would commit to be there and then make it happen. Jeffrey was aggressive to connect in person and led by example. Have your team's back. I always knew Jeffrey had my back. He's a loyal person, and it was never a question. I bet many of you in this room have experienced that loyalty. Jeffrey starts with a position of support, a great leadership trait. Family is everything. If you know Jeffrey, you know the focus, commitment, and pride he has in his family. Jeffrey extended his family circle to include the PHCP team. It's great to be in that circle. It's special, and again, I bet many of you in this room have enjoyed being part of that PHCP family with Jeffrey. Finally, results matter. Jeffrey's extremely competitive, and not just with sports. Under Jeffrey's leadership, the PHCP division has posted numbers. As you saw, 130 members have joined, over 414% growth in remittances, and I think if we can finish strong, we can push over that 400% on rebates by the end of this year. So it's the honor of the AD PHCP community to recognize your years of service, genuine leadership, and commitment to AD and PHCP. This year's PhP MVP, Jeffrey Bell.
Thank you. Y'all sit down. I'd like for the whole PHCP team to come out wherever you are, be on stage here. I'm not dead, so this is nice. When they first started, I thought, damn, did I die and I not know it? So yeah, y'all come on. PHCP, let's go, everybody. Lisa, Casey, where are you too? This has been a fun ride. Friends, colleagues, members, supplier, owner, partners, thank you. I stand before you today, and I do so with a full heart of gratitude, memories, and yes, with mixed emotions. Thank you for the recognition, and it really means more in the SEC, and I'm going to get some football plugs in, so just get ready. In the SEC, it just means more. Well, this recognition coming from this team means everything. When I came to AD, I had one goal in mind. Being a member, I knew what we had in front of us. I knew that I wanted to make it better than I found it, and I wanted to leave it better than I found it. For the past 14 years, we've worked to do that. And there's 3 people who aren't here tonight, Jeff Conan, Gary Jackson, David Hans, who all helped us grow and put those numbers together that Justin shared. But they retired on their terms, and they made major contributions to this success. We built a great team together, and as Justin said, a great team culture. It's been fun. Hang on, got a little more. So we didn't just build a great business unit. We built something stronger. We built trust, a community, a shared belief in doing things the right way, none of which would have been possible without you, the member owners, our supplier partners, and every single person that gave each day their hard best. This has been a year of unexpected turns, and while I will close a chapter in my life here at AD, maybe sooner than I expected, it's the right choice for me. I'll just have to choose to win in other ways. After 25 years at AD, as a member, as a board representative, as a staff person, I've seen the best of what collaboration can achieve. Through the challenges, the triumphs, I found purpose not in titles or position, but in people. The laughter we shared, long meetings, and respect and earned were hard work. The sense of belonging we built together, and that's what will endure. Last week, I had the privilege of sitting down with an NFL Hall of Famer, Ozzie Newsome. Yes, an Alabama grad. When I sat down with Ozzie and I had dinner with him, I said, Ozzie, what do you at the Ravens consider to be a great team? He said, what's your motto? He said, team. Together, everybody achieves more. He said, it's very simple, powerful, and true. A great team isn't defined by one voice, but by the harmony of many. Real leaders don't demand loyalty, they inspire it. They don't seek credit, they spread it. Ozzie also reminded me that showing gratitude and enabling others' dreams is the deepest success of all. So to those who believed in me, worked beside me, and even challenged me, you've shaped me in ways I will never forget. Leadership for me has always been about service. It's about helping others shine even when no one is watching. And while my time here is ending, the values built in transparency, empathy, and integrity don't leave with me. They'll live on in this group right here. To those who have reached out honestly to say thank you, the calls, the messages, the words of encouragement, the dinners, the lunches, you do not know how much that has meant to me. It reminds me that respect and friendship can't be taken away or rewritten in anyone else's narrative. As I prepare for what's next, I leave with my head high and my heart at peace. If I've inspired any one of you to lead with courage, to speak the truth with kindness, to hold fast when it's easier to yield, then the journey for me has been worth it. It isn't goodbye to the people who matter. It's simply a change of seasons, a new championship season. I carry deep gratitude for each of you and the full faith that the future will make sense in time. True belonging, after all, doesn't vanish, it echoes. And before I go, one final truth. Your character is what you take with you. My grandfather and my father always preached that to me. When everything else is stripped away, it's your character. Guard it well, live it fully, and never let anyone convince you that integrity is optional. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. My faith, my family, my future are very bright. That picture that they showed was my daughter's wedding 2 weeks ago. And those were my grandkids. And they love their JB, and I love them. So as the song that I played as I walked up says, I miss you, man, and I love you, man.